The Create Excel charting tools. Adding a CAGR line. You can apply a CAGR line to a whole chart or a portion of a chart. To do this, select the chart, click the CAGR button in the Charting Tools group. The dialog box will open. You can leave the data as is. It has selected the entire date range. You can choose to have it as a curve or an arrow, and you can have it offset from columns at a fixed amount. I'm going to go with the defaults, choose my theme, and click OK. This has applied a CAGR to the whole chart. To apply a CAGR to just a portion of the chart, select your chart, and once again choose CAGR from the Charting Tools group. The Add CAGR Line dialog box will appear. Just simply change the data selection. Click on the date range to collapse the dialog box, and select the date range, and click OK. Select Value Range to collapse the dialog box. Select your value range and click OK. Then click OK to close the dialog box. Your CAGR line has been applied to a portion of your chart. Adding an average line. You can insert an average line or an average area onto your chart. To do this, select your chart, and from the Charting Tools group, choose Average. The dialog box will open. Here you can add an average line, an average area, or if you have a Gantt chart, you can add an average line to your Gantt chart. I'm going to go with the standard average line and click OK. Adding and removing a forecast period. You can add a shaded region behind a chart to indicate the forecast period. To do this, select the chart and then choose Forecast from the Charting Tools. The Add Forecast Period dialog box opens. If your chart has a date-based category access, scroll back to where you would like your forecast to begin and click OK. A shaded region is applied behind your chart. If you want to remove it, select Forecast and choose Remove. To add a forecast period to a bar chart, select your chart, then choose Forecast from the Charting Tools. From the drop-down menu, select the Start Year and click OK. Switch axes. You can switch the axes of a chart with two y-axes. Select the chart and from the Charting Tools, choose Switch Axes. Adding a secondary axis. You can add a secondary value axis to a selected chart or move one or several selected series to that axis. To do this, select the chart in Excel. From the Charting Tools group, select Second Axis. The Add Secondary Axis dialog box will open. Select one or more series that are to be replotted on the secondary axis. Choose your chart theme from the drop-down menu and click OK. The secondary axes will be added to your chart and the selected series will be replotted onto the new axes. Split axes. The Split Axes wizard creates a split in the axes to achieve a better representation of the data that would otherwise not be very prominent. For example, for this chart, if I select my chart and choose Split Axes from the Charting Tools group, the Split Axes dialog box will open. I can then choose my Value Below Split and Value Above Split. Click Next, then choose my Axis Minimum Value and my Axis Maximum Value. When I click Next, I can then choose my major unit below the split and my major unit above the split. Click Next, and the suggested values will be added for the tick value below and above. If you're happy with your axis split, click Next. The dialog box will appear with all the values displayed. You can then make any changes at this point to check if your split is correct. You can also preview before selecting Finish. The axes will split and the axis labels will update accordingly. Make Line Series. You can change the chart type of a selected series to a line. Select the chart and from the Charting Tools group, choose Make Line. The Make Line Series dialog box will open. Select the series that is to be made into the line from the Series drop-down. Select your current theme from the Chart Theme drop-down and click OK. The chart type of the selected series will change to a line. Copy and apply Plot Area Size. You can copy the size and the position of the plot area of an existing chart within Excel and apply to another chart in your workbook, allowing greater consistency in the look of charts. First, ensure you have formatted and resized your base chart to fit the placeholder in PowerPoint. Select the chart and then click Copy Size from the charting tools. Then select the chart you want to apply these settings to and click Apply Size from the charting tools group. The two charts are now identical in size. You can apply to more charts if required. Ensure when you copy the charts to PowerPoint, you use Send to PowerPoint as Picture Original Size. Create Help. Remember, if you get stuck, just go along to the Create Help drop-down menu in the Create tab and select Create Help, where all your questions will be answered. Enjoy using Create.